It's been so hazy here. I have not filmed the heavens, excuse me, in a very long time. For when I say a long time, meaning about a week. That's a long time for myself. It's about 15, 20 hours here, 320. It's either 320 or 220 here on the East Coast. Today is absolutely beautiful. It's about, I think it's like 45 degrees with zero wind. But we had all blue skies today. That's where my finger is, that's north. And obviously, boom. Right before going, I wasn't going to go live, but the Jets, as you can see this line, the very abrupt line, two of them. JC, how are you? Where's the sun at? That's a very skinny tree. I could almost block out the entire sun from my eyes. Beautiful day today. I mean, it's so warm right now. Again, this is the north sky, all blue. And we have hey, hey, safe. Good boy. It's very rare, excuse the airplane, it's very rare to see it because if it comes out for about 2 hours. They're covering her up now. Today, past 2 days, it was very, very thick. I mean, I was up outside on 5, I believe yesterday or the day before. That was the official day of the shortest day of the year. So I think the sun, it was around 7:30 a.m. when the sun came out, and it did come up for about an hour, and then they hammered it to the I'm talking about the X, folks. I haven't seen the X in a very, very long time in my neck of the woods. I had a nice X above my head, but today it's a very light mix. Of course, when I go live, there's no airplanes. Yes, there is. Here's one. See, oh, sorry, guys. I guarantee you, yeah, he's definitely spraying. You could see where he kind of started. This is chemical warfare. Nanoparticulates. Look at this scumbag. And all the pilots out there, Trust me, folks. I know how it is to have a job, let alone having a pension. But I'm speaking about my soul. Nobody can buy my soul from me. These pilots need to wake that up, and strength in numbers, folks. Once one person does it, come out together. But yes, is it military planes? Sometimes, yes. But from a person who I filmed the skies almost daily, folks, and these are civilian aircraft. Where the hell did it go? I need a real camera. I think it's about time. Terraformed. Who's that? Terraformed to our death. And most of you guys have been awake for many, 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 many years. But for the sheep or for people who may be new, look at this. Another one. The summer of 2016, guys. So the summer of 2016, that's when they announced it, meaning it was not secret anymore. Even though we knew what it was, but at that time we couldn't, explain the type of chemicals necessarily. Look how big this cloud is. Gigantic. You guys know I post certain crafts, and for the sake of this video, we'll say entities. A lot of times, guys, what I do is it'll be a air quotes a cloud like this. See how it doesn't look too normal, right? So if you take a picture of that and you just remove the lighting, or sorry for the airplane, or add lighting, certain you'll be surprised with certain clouds. That's north. The Matrix. What's up, Michael? I told you guys it was very, very light. Just within the 9 minutes of me going live, you can see how much they dispersed. This is a cloud, guys. Something like this. If you take a picture of this object, we'll just call a cloud for the sake of this video, minus the trees, obviously, but that definitely looks like a entity type of cloud. And you'll be surprised. Speaking about, well, it's the same topic, kind of. When I get to a PC, I'm going to make a video on it. They were talking about, what the hell was it? Well, again, if it's in the public domain, they say new, it could be 20 years old. I.e., the aircraft, the helos that got Bin Laden, that technology was 20 years old. It was new to the public, but that technology. But they're talking about stealth. A lot of times when we think of stealth, we think of like a stealth fighter, right? But crazy technology, like the Terminator technology, guys. I'll still do a video on it. Can we hide the sun? How can the sun be that large and there's not that big of a tree in front of me? You move a little bit left. How can one tree block out that huge sun? And you could see it only blocks the center. But I love helos and aircraft. A lot of Cessnas, folks, over odd hours over the skies of New Jersey. This is well before the hate crime attack in Jersey City. Feels like a fall day today. Beautiful out. Sometimes the sun will actually turn green on you. Miss Julia, how are you? Thank you very much, Julia. Yep, he's wearing his old man sweater. I can't even fathom, folks, the technology that's up in the heavens. Talk about aircraft. Matrix. Just my opinion. No way in hell that thing is 93 million miles away. Just saying. I don't want to. Just a thought. Could be Space Force. Dave Hodges say it's been around since. Yeah, the terminology and as far as claiming a new entity The Marines are part of the Navy, and as far as having and ever since 9/11, the Coast Guard became part of the armed forces. So I think it's been 70 years since the last time. It's been about 70 years since the last time. And as much as I hate what I'm staring at, folks, again, a lot of this shit, right? A lot of this crap, it's a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword. What does that mean? That means right this second in China, hello? Right this second in China, as far as technology goes, everybody's aware of the social credit score and all that fun stuff. We have it, folks. We have it. We are way more advanced than China. But America, as far as being transparent, because we have a constitution, right? That's been on fire for a while, but for the time being, we still have the U.S. Constitution. And we're leading in 5G. That being said, there are certain areas, like really rural areas, that are still on 4G. I'm talking like certain areas in the Midwest. December 6th, that's when, who was it? Sprint? I believe Sprint or Verizon. They announced the 5G. This way. Say, what's up, Cokie? Oh, there you go. A lot, again, I'm going to be doing, sorry for that little interruption. I will be focusing a lot on the Internet of Things. AI is not AI, just like geoengineering is not geoengineering. Whatever you believe that is for, that's up to you guys. But that is for numerous reasons. It's not just one MO. Just my opinion only. Stay right there, Bush. Stay right there. Don't worry, ma'am. Good boy. Sorry, a dog. The transformation, guys. Again, everybody, you could watch a specialist. My prediction is about at the making of this video, 5 years. What does 5 years mean? I mean, as far as not just deploying new technology without notifying the residents, as they did in not this area where I'm at right this second, but a different area. They put in in the woods, folks. They put cameras in the woods. They are not police cameras. They are government cameras. Healthcare, everything will change your life. again, I'm very open-minded and I respect people's opinion. So now let's say, well, I don't like that smart stuff. I'm going to stay away from it. What happens now when smart is the only technology that they have? So you want your electricity on, it has to be smart. And that's what they're starting to do in California. Obviously, guys, horse and buggy didn't go right to Ford Motor Company. So the transition as far as fully autonomous, China, right now they're building 2 separate highways. It's different if the technology is in the vehicle, like Tesla. Tesla is the number one company in the world over Alphabet, over 200 billion miles. 200 billion miles with a B. Google, they just hit double digits for the millions. So as it's not good, it's not just going to be technology deployed in the vehicles. It's going to be technology built on the roadway as well. As far as the fully autonomous, again, that's going to be decades, because you have to wait for, obviously, all the, for instance, in 2020, Ford, they're not making any more vehicles anymore. Excuse me, cars. Just small SUVs and trucks. And that's just Ford. So you're going to start seeing dramatic, like crazy changes such as that. That's pretty crazy. No more vehicles starting in 2020. And then obviously, folks, how long do new vehicles last? Just say what? About 10 years, give or take. And then probably, again, this is decades away, but probably once they get towards the end of the life of the vehicle, they mostly will do a buyback. Kind of like what they do now, where you could do, trade your vehicle in. But if you have a gasoline vehicle, you'll trade it in for a fully autonomous electric vehicle. Pretty crazy stuff, folks. Think about that. Like, if you have kids, I don't have any kids, but I have cousins and little children in my family. Just think, if they're 2-3 years old, think about 20 years. Earth will look nothing like it does right this second. Fake fog in Virginia. A lot of this fog that they're talking about, it's nano haze. I saw it yesterday. They look pretty normal. That's real normal. A cube-shaped cloud just chilling. Speaking of Space Force, in the comments, Have you seen the Boeing? What the hell do they do? I typically watch the launches just I think it landed like early morning today, but now Boeing has entered space. Low Earth orbit, though, of course. It's always low Earth orbit. You would think that there's like a dome or a firmament or whatever, something above our head. Again, you're looking at a circle, almost perfect circle, and a triangle. Perfectly normal. Whew, it is bright. Let's see if we can capture anything crazy.